happy Aloha Friday and happy Veterans Day. It's 11/11/11. Gary Cooley here with the local swell tracker, State of the North Pack. You see this guy over here tracking down the west coast, or actually in between. Well, that brought us on Thursday to solid 5 feet at Laniakea, maybe even some plus sets. A really solid 11 seconds, 8 feet of open ocean. And when it hit the north-northeast swell, easily double overhead at the top zones. We've got some troughiness out here, and the high pressure up here, a very strong one, situated and keeping gales and small craft advisories up, although it will be slowly gradually diminishing over the weekend. Those high pressures are pretty stationary most of this first half of this month, and the surf is definitely below average. Kicking in the animation, you can see that pressure in blue here, firmly established, counterclockwise, stable, king air, and most are way up here over the Aleutians and into the Gulf, but some of them do make their way down the coast here in the long range. We're going to keep an eye off of this activity coming off of the Kurile Islands. It's kind of a complex low. It doesn't really get out very far. Tries to get out to the dayline but dissipates. Then we're also going to keep an eye on a couple of things coming off of northern Japan, but all of these are small. It does reach the dayline with some decent winds in it here in about 8 days, so we'll keep an eye on that one for the most promising swell. But until then, well, the bottom line is this: it's way below average. Thank God for these north-northeast swells breaking the doldrums. But other than that, there are no significant ground swells on the charts for the next 7 days, which means the next almost 2 weeks out, not looking great. A little bump for Saturday out of the north-northeast through Sunday, a little pinch of northwest, 2 foot northwest in there. Same again on Monday. We're going to try to get underway at the Reef Hawaiian Pro. Vans Triple Crown at Ali'i Beach Park on a couple little northwest swells for possibly Monday, maybe again Wednesday. Oh well. Let's take a look now. At the swell periods generated. There we go. These are some 11-second periods coming down again from the northeast. As time goes on, you can see a little bit of stuff passing us off to the west, and a little bit of action coming in from the northwest, mixing in with the northeast. But no big deep reds. Let's go down under and take a look here. This is why I have it on day 6. We have a storm moving up the east coast of New Zealand, which could bring us in something here in a couple weeks. So we'll keep an eye on that one. This again is what you're seeing here is this coming Wednesday the 16th. Let's click in the animations and see what's going on with that. It dissipates by Thursday, but let's claim, let's say Thursday the 25th, possibly, for town to wake up a little bit. All in all, though, it's just pretty much, winter. And then we get a little exception here right there. In about 6 to 7 days, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, the swell is generated and takes about 7 to 8 days to get up to us. So again, I'm going to claim Thanksgiving. Little swell for Thanksgiving. Mark your calendars. Take a look at the swell periods again, and we can see a little bit of action trying to come up. Mostly it's energy coming down from the North Pack's north swells. Okay, taking a look at the jet stream from storm surf. The big blue areas are showing the high pressures. The jet stream does try to consolidate in about 5 days off of Japan, and it does, lend support to that one low that comes off of it. That's the main thing we're going to keep an eye out here in about 4 or 5 days to see how that swell progresses. Right now, it's anything at 6-7 days out is kind of model fantasy land, and we like to get a little dose of reality, and that usually comes within 3 to 4 days of the actual storm happening. And then down under, it's, as I said, winter with that one exception to bring us waves Thanksgiving. Okay, let's take a look at the surface charts. Hand drawn up for you. Here we are here about 20 north. Our high pressure is super strong. The ridge north of the islands. Pressure gradient strong. 15 to 35 knot trade winds, especially for Maui and the Big Island. That's where the gale warnings land. There's the low pressure coming down, bringing waves, winter waves to California. A little bit of low action over here with a new high moving into the region, and all in all, trade winds are going to be staying moderate to fresh pace all the way into next week. We'll see if that actually transpires. Upper regions are showing overall instability in the region. Some wetness definitely out there. There's a low over the islands through the weekend. Slight chance today of some thunderstorms. Not likely, but slight chance. And we got the intertropical convergence zone is being pulled up. These clouds are being pulled up there from that region thanks to the high pressure that's spinning here and the low that's spinning over here, keeping that pressure gradient tight in between and pulling up those air masses from, again, down by the equator. You see a lot of storm activity up here in the Gulf, which are the surface charts we're pointing to. Trades again with us for the long haul. We are in a state of transition. November typically like this, but we do see usually more groundswell activity. Highs about, let's give it 79 to 83, and the lows about 65 to 72. All in all, we're cloudy with an east-northeast tilt to the trades. We do see a lot of shower activity, especially windward in Malca, and spilling occasionally over to the leeward regions. And that's the update. I'll be back next Thursday/Friday with your local swell tracker. Mahalo for being here. Have a great Veterans Day and weekend ahead with Surf News Network.